classmates talk about going to college. And I remember playing the game and talking about going to college too. But the truth was, although I made pretty decent grades and was pretty much involved in school activities, I knew my parents could not afford to send me to college. For you see, no one in my family had ever graduated from college. But oh, my mother, the woman who did not complete high school, told me to apply to the school of my choice and then just pray about it. And she was serious. So I applied to one school and I was accepted. When I left home to go to Florida State University, I had $50 in my pocket and no other guaranteed money. But through my mother's prayers, I made it. And I graduated with a degree in criminal justice. This evening, as we talk about empowering women, I want to talk to you women about how you do that. It's through one word, and that's courage. Courage. In order to be all that God would have us to be, we have to ask ourselves some questions and be serious and honest with ourselves about the answers. What are your greatest fears? What do you fear? Whom do you fear? And why do you fear? You see, we can have the best training, be the most experienced, the most talented, the brightest, and we know it. And we will allow fear and self-doubt to steal, kill, and destroy our dream. After being appointed a deputy chief, a little less than 2 years ago, I prayed to be the chief of police of the Orlando Police Department. My friends and my family prayed for and with me. I had prepared myself. I had all the right schools, the right assignments. I had been to the FBI Academy. And after being appointed chief, I remember people coming up and saying to me, "My goodness, that's a big job." Well, you know, that's true. It is a big job. But think about it. The job didn't get any bigger because a woman happens to be there. So now, instead of trying to explain my qualifications to do the job, I simply say, yes, it is a big job. But you know what? I serve a bigger God. Women, we read His Word daily. We sing His praises. We testify about His goodness. But still, we doubt. We quote Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. But then we allow self-doubt to creep in and leave us afraid to try new things. Many times we allow negative people to have too much influence over us. Or you know the ones, the negative people, the naysayers, the people who, if they weren't having a bad day, wouldn't be having any day at all. Or you know the ones always got something negative to say. The ones who would not encourage you if your life depended on it. The ones positive thinkers. Because you see, Deuteronomy 31:6 says, be strong and of good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them, the negative people. In the Bible days, we saw women who appeared to be ordinary, but they did some extraordinary things. Let's take another look at Esther. What would have happened if Esther would have allowed herself to be paralyzed by fear instead of rising up and saving a nation? What would have happened if Ruth had been too afraid to remain in a strange land? And I don't even want to think about what would have happened if Deborah had been too afraid to look beyond what appeared to be an impossible situation to see God's promise of deliverance. What would have happened if Deborah would not have allowed herself to be inspired by God? Yes, you may have a big challenge, but remember, you serve a bigger God. So when does God step out boldly and open that business? Step out boldly and apply for that position. Step out boldly and start that ministry that God has laid on your heart. I believe God is calling us right now, ordinary women and men, to do extraordinary things. I believe that God is calling us right now to heal a broken home, to heal a broken neighborhood, to heal a broken community, to heal a broken nation. Come on, Barack. And to heal a broken heart. On December 17th, Mayor Dyer appointed me as the 36th Chief of Police. Every day is not an easy one, but look at God. God appointed a woman when crime was at an all-time high. Now, you might see that as a negative thing, but I believe God knows that women are good at cleaning up messes. Florida, the youngest of 7 children. I remember many days I did not know how we were going to make it. But my mother's prayers and God's powerful word made me see something greater than me. And that's my potential. To God be the glory for the things